All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Welcome to tonight's NASCAR 25 coverage on the channel. We're going to be Xfinity Series racing here tonight. Just one race in the stream. Was hoping to initially get this stream started a little earlier, per usual. If you're regulars on the channel, you would know that we usually stream, at least on my work nights, as close to like that 5:30 to 6:30 time slot possible. But unfortunately, there was some terrible news in the NASCAR realms earlier today. I put out a community tab post already earlier on. I want to talk a little bit about this at the start of the stream because I don't think it's something that we could gloss over as NASCAR fans here on the channel, and as well as myself. Greg Biffle has passed away at the age of, I believe, 55. He was just a few days away from his birthday. Was going to be turning 56. Plane crash. Himself, his wife, his two kids, I believe a few friends were also there as well, assuming that they were friends of Greg's. I don't know their names personally, but their names are Craig Wadsworth, Dennis and Jack Dutton. And then, like I mentioned already, his wife, Christina, daughter, Emma, son, Ryder. Again, he was my favorite driver as a kid growing up. I've stated that on the channel. If you go back into our EA Sports classic NASCAR video game playthroughs, even early in the channel before I started doing live commentary streams, we raced as Greg Biffle for those seasons. It was a lot of fun trying to get the Biff back to the promised land. Very somber, to say the least. This is probably the most heavy that a sports slash athlete slash like celebrity of any kind's death has kind of hit me personally. And I'm just trying to take it all in really over the last 5 hours or so. I first saw something when I was just getting back from my last break at work, just after 2:30. It was going on 3 p.m. Eastern, so just under 5 hours ago. And yeah, saw the news. It was weird at first because I mean, for one, it's just so shocking. For two, not all the details were necessarily out. The only news outlets that I found were, Charlotte region or North Carolina region exclusive. It hadn't been put out by a lot of the big stuff at the time, like your typical, Fox News or a CNN or, even just like, bigger brand like NBC, TMZ, whatever you find your news outlets on, or the bigger, more mainstream ones, they hadn't gone out to that point yet. So I was really trying to refrain from posting anything until I got home and wanted to make sure all the details were indeed factual, and unfortunately that they were. We're here to celebrate Greg Biffle. I will be willing to talk about Greg Biffle. I mean, I always am willing to talk about Greg Biffle, any given day. I get asked, who my favorite driver is. And Ryan Blaney might be my favorite driver now, but he was a racer when I was a kid. So Greg Biffle was that guy. I raced a lot growing up, so I would miss a lot of the Saturday night races. During that era of NASCAR, he was obviously running a lot of Busch Series races, so he was running every Saturday, every Sunday, and I couldn't really watch the Saturday stuff because I was racing on Saturdays or Friday nights, so I didn't really catch a lot of the then Busch Series through my entire childhood, really. It was mainly just the Cup stuff, and it was only on Sundays that I could watch, for the most part, with the Cup races. But as far as, Greg Biffle being my favorite driver, I don't really know what drew me to being a Greg Biffle fan. And right out of the gate, other than the fan, I initially liked Ford. He seemed like a stand-up guy, and come to find out in later years, he obviously was. And he was great. I mean, he was great on the track. Earliest memories of watching NASCAR, he was winning a bunch of races, right away. I can't really remember my early years below the age of 5, but from, my age of 5 would have been about 2004 onward. He was a threat for the championship. He really, really was a great driver. I think me being introduced into NASCAR on a week-to-week basis, or at least again, my remembrance of it, and he was a perennial threat to win pretty much any given week. And competing for championships, getting top 5 points finishes there in those early years. I knew he was the man early on. I think because he isn't like one of the, say, like top 20 drivers of all time, he kind of gets lost in the shuffle between guys who were at the head of their game through that time. Your Jimmy Johnsons, Jeff Gordon was obviously a huge name, Tony Stewart, Dale Earnhardt Jr. So he wasn't really like on that upper echelon of superstars in the sport during its boom period, but very, very competent driver. Not even competent. He was a fantastic race car driver. He really was. Career accolades, 19 career wins. He's got a Busch, a truck championship. He's got over 50 career wins combined between all 3 series. And I believe he has been the closest to winning all 3 of the top series championships before, considering he was runner-up. I guess one of only 3 drivers to ever win a then Busch and Truck Series championship, which I would have thought off the top of my head more drivers did that. I'm surprised that wasn't the case. So, yeah, just kind of shining a light on that. He's my favorite driver. Coincidentally enough, my most recent diecast that I bought was a Greg Biffle diecast, and it was one I was searching for years when I started my 124 scale diecast collection. Got this classic National Guard paint scheme. This one specifically, I believe, is from 2005. If it's not 05, it's 04, but I believe this one is 05. It doesn't say on the bottom of the diecast like it does on a lot of the ones I have. It's on the box, back of my closet. But, yeah, that is one of my favorite paint schemes of all time. So I was looking for this specific Greg Biffle car for the longest time. Finally got it. It's autographed. It's the only autographed Biffle diecast that I have. I have his Busch Series Championship card from 2002. The number 60 Charter paint scheme. A classic from the 2000 Busch Series days for sure. With this number 60 car. Him and Edwards winning a bunch of races in that scheme, and the 3M towards the later years of his career. Really the entire back half with his full-time Cup days, and this one I believe is from 2012 in the COT spoiler era. I also have an American Red Cross car that he also ran. Coincidentally enough, I got that at my old job. One of my old jobs, this guy came in, didn't even know I was a Greg Biffle fan. And he was like, hey, I got this NASCAR diecast or whatever. He knows that I was the NASCAR guy. And this was even before I had the YouTube channel. And he's like, hey, do you mind, or do you want to, like, take the diecast or whatever? I got this Red Cross diecast I got from Blood Drive once. I'm like, yeah, sure, what the heck, I'll take it. I had no idea it was going to be a Greg Biffle diecast. I'm like, no way, he was my favorite driver growing up. So kind of coincidental that I was able to get that early in my collection. Has to be 06, 07 because of the fusion body. You know what? You're probably right. In my head, I was thinking they had fusion in 2005, but yeah, you might be right on that. Might have been 06. I'm about to get the box just to get to the bottom of this real quick. Yep, you're right. 2006. Good call. Good call. So 2006 diecast. I got my Greg Biffle shirt on, which I mean, it really doesn't fit me. It's a very tight squeeze. But for tonight, had to throw it on. And I might end up busting it out on his birthday here in a few days as well. When we'll probably be streaming that night also. So we're going to be streaming most of the rest of the year. Going to have a couple more days off as we get closer to the holidays, this coming weekend, I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow and Saturday. And the reason why I'm just kind of throwing that out there now, for those of you watching, any of the revenue from the streams and or videos that are uploaded between today, December 18th, 2025, and December of January, New Year's Eve, the 31st of December, between those days, I am going to be donating all of the YouTube revenue that I get from the now time and the end of the year to the Biff, or the Biffle's Impact Fundraising Foundation, which is the same foundation that he helped relieve with the floodings from Hurricane Helene in North Carolina. Looking on Facebook earlier today, that most recently they had funds for that foundation going to relief in Texas as of last February. I would assume that that foundation will still be ongoing, even though he has unfortunately passed away, with his family also being involved there. Hopefully the foundation sticks around. I'm sure he's got a lot of people that are working on that foundation that they can hopefully keep it up and running. If for some reason it is not, this money will go to the Biffle family or others that were impacted from this accident in some way, shape, or form. So I will make sure that I get all the information I need to try to do that. And I will personally donate $100 as well. And the reason why I want to do that is because I feel like, even though I never got to meet Greg Biffle, and I don't know him on a personal level, he helped me so much with my childhood, with my upbringing. Rooting for him to win races every weekend was something I look forward to. If I was having a bad week at school, or, just stuff going on, that it was so easy to take my mind off things, rooting for Greg Biffle on Sunday. And to find out that he was such a great human being, both after his career and other stuff that's come out, interviews he's done, I'm glad to say that he was my favorite driver. And I'm also even more glad that he is as great of a human being as I could have hoped for, because not all the time you can necessarily find whoever you look up to from a celebrity standpoint, or an athlete, or whatever it is, that you look up to them as like a role model. And I don't necessarily, I would say pump the brakes with that. Be very careful with maybe idolizing people that you don't know on a day-to-day basis. But I'm really fortunate that I was able to do that with Greg Biffle as a kid, and then, as I got to learn more about him later in life, that, again, he was just a really stand-up guy, and he will be missed. It's definitely a somber moment, and again, not only him, but to his family, which just makes the situation just so much more sad that, like I said, it was him and 6 other people, 3 of which were family members, household family members, 2 kids, a wife, and 3 friends as well. So that is the opening monologue for today's stream. And again, anything that is going to be earned between today and the 31st of December monetarily on the channel will be donated to the Biffle's Impact Fundraising Foundation. At the end of the month, so plus the additional $100. So I want to throw that out there. I'll be advertising that probably before and after, and maybe even at points during the streams over the next week and a half or so, 2 weeks. to try to help give back to not only a great person, my favorite driver, in the best way that I can, because I feel like, you know, he did so much for me. It's only the right thing to do in my mind to give back. And I wish it didn't have to be this way, but try to make the most out of what is a very sad, lousy, terrible situation. Jackson Robinson, thanks for tuning in. Shout outs to those of you tuning in for the early going of this stream. Wade, 88 fan for life. Bam Hall, Kyle Lance, Mikey, the Ghost, welcome to the stream. Patrick Chatterley, Noah Hall, the real James Pascal, Connor Burke, Marcus Villarreal, and many others. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Thinking about winning with him in NASCAR Heat 5 from memory of him. Yeah, I really wish, I'll tell you what, if we had an ongoing season going on right now on the EA Classic game playthroughs, I would definitely end up doing that. We finished all we really needed to with those games, and I don't have them by my side at the current moment, because of which. But we are going to continue the NASCAR 25 quest tonight, and again, that will be something of note. We'll talk about the race ongoing, as well as, you know, other things. Try to be communicative with the chat as much as I possibly can, and obviously it gets kind of hard when I'm doing the video game stuff during green flag portions, but really trying to be maybe, I wouldn't say more engaged with the chat just because of this situation, but I know a lot of us are in a grieving process right now, so including myself. Get through it the best that we can, and the best we can is to race. And if you're wondering why I have my camera pivoted, I have the 3 die casts that I just showed you at the beginning of the stream on display the whole screen, the whole stream. So just gonna leave the camera the way it is. We'll be back in our usual point at the end of the night. So there we go. All right, 100 laps Daytona, second to last race of the regular season. We're going to have a slightly tighter setup for the beginning of this race. I was very loose in the season opener at Daytona in the Xfinity Series, so going to try to tighten it up a bit. And we'll see if we can get the win with Ryan Truex. I got to turn my game audio up a bit. There we go. Green flag is in the air. We are underway at Daytona. You got to be careful when I'm getting up the shifts. My speedometer's out of camera. Or I should say my laptop is blocking off the speedometer with where I have my camera angled. So I couldn't see anything. Grand Rapids Griffins tickets for a Christmas gift. That's pretty cool. Get to go to a hockey game soon. Biff will appear in this game as a one-off. One outside. I would hope so. That'd be pretty cool. Oh my goodness. I feel bad about that. I reckon you know what out of Greg Van Alster. I don't even know what I was doing. I got to get my head in the game. I'm just going to act like that didn't happen. Yeesh. That's an ugly way to start. I don't even know. I just wasn't paying attention. I'm just going to gloss over that like it didn't happen. Because it was a total accident. Lap 1 yellow in turns 3 and 4. Change the way the interior of the Xfinity car looks. I have no idea. It's a good question. Still there. Austin Hill leads. I'm going to try not to do what I just did for the rest of the night. That'd be nice.
Clear outside.
Michael Turner, thanks for tuning in. Garrett Smithley's a bold prediction for the win.
Car outside.
All right.
Clear high if you want it. Car low.
Now we can try to slice and dice through the field.
One inside. Clear inside.
On the brakes. Lost my momentum doing so. We're stacking up on the high side there. Just wanted to get out of dodge.
Stay low.
Been pushed from behind by Garrett Smithley.
Outside door. 3 wide.
Huge head of steam down to the bottom of the racetrack.
Clear all around. Outside.
Let's try to pick up as many spots as we can here.
Clear high if you want it.
30 laps in this first stage. 74 is Dawson Cram.
3 wide. Clear high.
Pack is 3x3 at the very front of the field.
Clear. 1 bottom.
It's going to be risky to really go up there. It's going to drop back behind Josh Williams again. Plenty of time. I want to get as many stage points as I can. Obviously, try to win both stages, win the race, get 7 playoff points. That would be awesome.
Car outside.
We're out of contention for the regular season championship mathematically coming into the race, but we still very much have a fight for second. And playoff points are awarded to the top 10 at the end of the regular season. So if we can get second place playoff points for a regular season finish, that would be awesome.
3 wide. 1 outside.
Every point matters. Now, Gateway is the regular season finale, and that will more than likely be coming up tomorrow afternoon on the channel. So we'll see how we finish things off here first.
3 wide.
3 wide.
Car high. One high. Clear up top. Car outside.
I got to be careful.
Clear high if you want it.
I'm going to end up wrecking somebody. Again, and this time I'm in the middle of the pack, so I don't think I'm going to miss it.
Outside. One outside. One outside.
Massive push into the tri-oval. Inside lanes moving forward.
4 wide. 3 wide.
Middle and upper grooves stalling out just a little.
Car high.
We'll loose up on the high side for Almirola.
3 wide.
Now we came into this race
Car high.
47 points behind Justin Allgaier. That's going to be a lot to make up in 2 races, but Daytona is a race where you can make up a ton of those points. Maybe we win both stages. He doesn't get any stage points. That's 20 points just like that. Out of the 47 we're back. Then we're back 27 into the final stage. The goal at the end of this race is get within 20 points entering Gateway, and at least we have a shot. If we get any more than 20 points, even better for us.
3 wide.
So I'm going to be thinking of ways to try to pin Allgaier back in traffic
3 wide.
if there is an opportunity to do so, because right now he's sitting up inside the top 5.
3
Jeb
wide.
Burton giving him a major push.
1 above.
Josh Williams going to give Ryan Truex a massive shot down the back straightaway. We'll carry that into the back of Harrison Burton, and Burton will take the lead into turn 3 from Connor Zilic. Our regular season champion, Connor Zilic. Middle of the corner, got a shot from Josh Williams, clear for second.
Clear.
Carry that to the back of the 25 of Harrison Burton. Williams comes with us. Allgaier in that 3rd lane and fading just a bit.
1 outside.
Williams going to the high side. Help from the 54 of Taylor Gray. Nobody's going to have to pit for fuel in the first couple. Oh, we got trouble behind us. Something happened to Mayer and Gray there. Caution's out. Did they make contact with each other? Out of turn 2. I saw Gray get loose, but I don't know if that's because he was hit from behind or not. I want to go back and see that. He just got loose. He was pushing the 11 in the middle of the corner, which is not a good thing to do, and it looked like it just offset his race car. He also could have been getting pushed from behind. Allgaier's out of the top 10. I really hope he was caught up in that crash. That would help us. All right, green flag back in the air. Good thing it's a super speedway, so where my camera's at, and it's not permanent location. Try my best to look and see what I'm doing when I'm shifting. I don't miss anything. So 2 yellows already in the first 13 laps. We tend to see a lot of cautions at Daytona. Well, just super speedways in general are drafting ovals on this game. Maybe more in ARCA than anything else, but 2 early wrecks here. Haven't led yet. We've been as high as second in the running order for a couple of laps. We're going to get to second again out of turn 4 with Carson Quapple right there behind us. Big push by Quapple. Looking to the inside of Burton. A run stalled out. I kind of got in the back of the 25 before I moved to the inside.
Great job. You got the lead.
There we go. Now Ryan Truex has the lead.
Clear up top.
Coming off a top 10 at Watkins Glen yesterday where we finished 10th. A win at Iowa in the race before that. And the speeding penalty at Indianapolis costed us a good finish there.
Outside now.
Haven't led a lap yet. I think Josh Williams is going to lead this lap at the start-finish line this time by. Unless we get that great push from Kyle Sieg, we're getting it. But I don't think we led that lap. Austin Hill on the outside, 3 wide right now, splits around the 11 car. Truex trying to crowd that 21 just a bit. Clear in the middle of 3 and 4 now. And caution behind us. So we're going to lead our first laps of the race under yellow, it looks like. 3rd caution of the day. All in the first stage.
Coming to the green. Be ready. There's the green flag. One outside.
13 laps to go, stage 1.
Stay low.
We might not have to pit in the final stage if we catch enough cautions. It's going to be more of a fuel mileage run.
Stay low. Stay low. Car high.
See?
Back. Stay focused.
A little bit more of a head of steam into turn 3.
Still there. One high.
And now we're going to lead our first green flag lap of the day. Austin Hill, the push car now behind the 24 of Ryan Truex. They'll move to the outside. Truex moving up right in front of him.
Car inside. Clear low if you want it.
At all costs, if we lose the lead, just don't want to lose the bottom.
One up high. We lost the lead. Let's get it back. 3 wide.
Former teammates Sheldon Creed, Austin Hill working together. 11 laps to go
Stay low.
in this stage.
Great job. You got the lead. Clear high.
Lock high, then back to the bottom. Back to the top, back to the bottom. We could get an upset winner today as well. After SVG upset the field yesterday at Watkins Glen, moving himself into the playoffs. I say upset, it's not an upset necessarily for SVG usually
10 to go.
on road courses. But now running every Xfinity race and being below the cut line, move that battle back quite a bit. Sheldon Creed actually comes into this race on the outside looking in. First driver out, so a massive point stake could be huge for him. Him running up inside the top 10 right now early is good. I think he's fallen out of the top 10 over recent laps. We're 4 wide there for
Outside.
a little bit, a lap and a half ago or so in second.
Car outside.
Side by side for the lead now.
Back. Stay focused.
His way forward. Zilich with a massive shot to our back bumper as we pull right back alongside Sieg yet again.
Good job.
And looking to get back to the
You're
lead.
all clear.
Iceman, thanks for tuning in. Yes, indeed. Definitely travel safe for the holidays. Allgaier's back inside the top 10 again.
Car high.
Third car in line on the bottom, right behind Jesse Love, who's directly in our rearview mirror on the double yellow line.
We just lost the lead. 3 wide.
3 wide right now.
We're out front, driver.
Jesse Love giving a push to the back of this 24 car. Gets us clear of the pack. A lot of heavy hitters at the front of the field right now in the Xfinity Series. In the rear view behind underdog Ryan Truex, Jesse Love, Justin Allgaier, Connor Zilich, Austin Hill are all up here. And here comes Allgaier looking for the lead, but he gets the door shut on him. And now here comes the 39 car, Brian Sieg.
Three wide. One high. One up high.
Hold super tight.
The lead. Let's get it back. 3 wide. Car high.
Ryan Sieg is all clear in that 39 car.
Outside now.
Pulled right down to the bottom of the racetrack to block Ryan Truex. Mason Massey up inside the top 3. Big pull forward right now for Truex. Gets to the back of the 39 car. Gives him a huge push.
Clear high if you
Allgaier with a shot to the back of Brian Truex.
You got the lead.
Went for the lead immediately, and Truex clear into turn 3, and Sieg moves down to the bottom right behind Truex. Had enough of a hole to get in front of Allgaier. Really like for Allgaier to shuffle out of the top 10. I mean, at all costs, we have to win this stage, but we're going to want to get a good chunk of points back. One stage at a time. It starts with Allgaier having to fade just a bit. Allgaier and Sieg moved up to the high side. Now we'll move down in front of our teammate Dean Thompson.
One up high.
Allgaier pushing Sieg forward.
Car outside.
And the two Sam Hunt Racing Toyotas on the bottom going to work together.
Outside
Big
door.
push by Thompson to the back of Ryan Truex, but Truex not really going forward.
Stay low.
Another push, trying to get to the inside off turn 4.
Out front, nice job.
Got there, another shot.
Clear outside.
All clear, center of the tri-oval in the lead with 4 laps to go in the stage. Caution comes out, the stage is going to end prematurely. So probably going to want to stay in the lead for as long as we can help it for that reason.
Stay low. Outside now. 3 wide. We just lost the lead. 4 wide. Outside door.
Sheldon Creed to the lead. Had the 4 wide call for my spotter there for a little bit. I just floated up the track a little bit.
Car high.
We are 3 wide.
3 wide.
Do not want there to be a wreck.
1 up high.
Whatever happens here, we just cannot crash.
4 wide.
There's a push.
3 wide.
Inside of 3 wide.
Outside.
Right in line behind Sheldon Creed. Got to trust we can get back to the lead.
Car outside. 3 wide. 3 wide.
Thompson had a little contact with
Car
Sammy
outside.
Smith back there behind us.
3 wide.
Inside of 3 wide for the lead on the back straightaway now into turn 3.
3 wide.
Thompson
We're out front, driver.
might not be the greatest push car right now, but he has still pushed his teammate to the lead again through 3 and 4. And we're coming up on 2 laps to go in the stage this time by. And now Nick Sanchez up high with a run.
Get it back.
And a bump draft from a 4 to Brian Sieg.
2 to go this time.
Got really loose in that
3 wide.
center of the tri-oval after a push from Sheldon Creed. Had to lift out of the throttle to keep from wrecking. And that lift costed us. Sanchez is going to move down. He is clear.
Outside.
Another push from behind by Creed. Just sneaking to the inside.
Car outside.
Sanchez gets split. He's got no help. Allgaier going with Sieg a second time.
3 wide. Car
Harrison
high.
Burton also following the 39 and the 7.
3 wide.
Creed trying to push us clear.
1 high. Outside. 3 wide.
Ryan Sieg is clear. Harrison Burton on the high side.
Outside. White flag, keep it up.
Gonna push the back of the 39, also getting pushed by Sheldon Creed. Final lap of the stage. Up to second. Inside line moving forward. Staying in the gas. Right behind the 39. Now we're gonna back up and try to get a run. Hoping that Sheldon Creed is gonna go with us. Off turn 2, got a push. Gonna go to the high side. Creed
Front driver.
goes with Truex, and Truex leads down the backstretch. Wonder how far back Justin Allgaier fell. Creed still hanging on the back bumper. Now he lets go. He's going to try to get a run next. Off the exit of turn 4 to the end of stage 1. The 24 of Ryan Truex is going to hold on and win the opening stage with a last lap pass. Let's go. Good start to the night.
Pit road is open.
And I don't think Allgaier got a single stage point. 10-0, and now the gap is 37 points between Truex and Allgaier for second place in the regular season points battle. We're just going to pit for fuel and tires. Might as well top off on both.
Coming to the green. Then away.
Won the race off pit road even with changing the tires, so that tells me everybody else took tires. And the green flag's back in the air. Allgaier was hanging out in the top 5 for a while there, pushing a multitude of cars to the lead. Creed and Sieg at times. Top so far tonight. Great start.
Stay low.
3 cautions in that opening stage, by the way. Our 4th was the stage break at lap 30.
Car high. We'll get the lead back. Stay focused. 1 outside. 3 wide.
Not worried about falling back, losing positions, or anything of that nature right now. We've got plenty of time in this
1
race.
outside.
Plenty of time.
Stay low. Car high.
Corey Day on the inside, going to maybe try to get to the lead. Massive push from Ryan Truex, going to get him out there.
Low. Car outside.
Looking to the inside of Corey Day, that did not work.
Car outside.
There's not enough room to go down there and make that pass.
3 wide. 1 high.
There's the Burt had a shot to move down to the bottom, but didn't do it.
1 outside.
I don't think Connor Zillich got any stage points either. Not that it matters.
Clear up top.
I mean, technically, Justin Allgaier's got a shot at the regular season championship still. We do not. But he was almost a full race back coming in. We were about 2 races back. Oh, Thompson not waiting around anymore. He's going to go to the high side. Big push from Austin Hill,
Out front, nice judge.
shoving the 24 clear again.
Clear high. Outside. Car high. We just lost the lead. 3 wide. Outside now.
Got a shot in the middle of the corner from the rookie Day.
3 wide. Car outside.
We're not going anywhere but backwards.
3 wide.
Dawson Graham's up to 3rd.
3 wide. Car outside. Stay low. Clear up top. 1 outside. Clear high if you want it.
Jason Nation 72, thanks for tuning in. I just got shuffled out of line.
3 wide.
I had that push from Corey Day, and I floated high, and he went with us.
3
But
wide.
then I went a little bit too high out of the tri-oval.
Still there.
Decent speed up here, just not a lot of help. Gonna get back down in front of the 17. That'll help us a little bit. There's a push, end of the back straightaway.
Stay high.
We can get another shot from Corey Day off turn 4. No, he is not going to give us a shot. He's going to
3 wide.
instead go to the high side.
We're out front, driver.
Oh, Thompson up the middle. Look at how wore out our back bumper is already. Thompson's going for it now. Look out.
We lost the lead. Let's get it back.
I knew I had to get out of that camera angle because I thought we were going to end up in a wreck.
Car outside.
No wonder I'm having a hard time holding on to pushes. Look at how wore out my back bumper is. It's not squared off anymore.
Stay low. Clear high if you want it.
Yeah, Jason Nation. Die-hard Greg Biffle fan growing up. I should get a more modern shirt just because this one doesn't really fit me too well anymore, but this is a fitted hat too. It's also kind of tight. A youth size head. This is what it used to be. I should have wore the Velcro strap one. At least I could adjust the size on that. That one's a little bit more recent because I got that in its final season when he had Cheez-It as a sponsor. If I started to get a headache, I might swap out to the Cheez-It hat. I'm curious to see if we end up getting any green flag pit stops
Clear inside.
in the final stage.
One high.
If we go green long enough, we definitely will.
Outside. We just lost the lead. Great job. You got the lead. Still there. Clear outside. Car high. Car outside. 3 wide. One
I thought
outside.
Zilch was going to get put 4 wide for a moment.
3 wide.
Oh, they are 4 wide.
Outside.
Out of that rear view mirror.
1 high.
Looking to the inside of Cram.
Car high.
DC Long, thanks for tuning in. Just peed my fire suit. I almost did too. It's okay.
Hold your line.
Guess it happens to most race car drivers. That was a big block on Creed, barely clear.
1 outside.
He might have lifted too.
We'll get the lead back. Stay focused. 3 wide. 1 outside.
This pack just won't settle down.
3 wide. 4 wide.
4 wide now.
3 wide. 1 up high. 4 wide.
No help for us until we get to the corner.
4 wide. 1 high. 3 wide. 3 wide. Car high.
Even with the 3 incidental cautions we had, this second stage
3
is
wide. Car outside.
far more chaotic. Somehow we've gone the first 10 laps without a caution.
Car outside.
We get to Zilich's inside.
Out front. Nice job. Stay low. Clear high.
All clear.
Outside now.
Up on the high side now is Ryan Sieg and Dawson Cram.
We lost the lead. Let's get it back. 3 wide. 1 high. 20 to go. 3 wide.
20 laps left yet
Clear outside.
for stage 2. 10 laps away from halfway in tonight's race. 50 down, 50 to go.
1 high. Clear. Outside. We just lost the lead. We're out front, driver. Stay low. 3 wide. outside. 3 wide. 3 wide. 4
We're
wide.
losing a ton of spots
3
back
wide.
down on that inside again all of a sudden.
3 wide. Outside. 4 wide. 3 wide. 4 wide. 3 wide. 4 wide.
We'll say we're not going to get green flag pit stop in the final stage.
Outside door. Outside now. 3 wide. Car outside.
We can go almost a full tank as it is.
Stay low.
We'll be very, very close on fuel, that's for sure.
Stay low.
Pretty big head of steam.
Stay low.
We're still on that high side now. Zilich. Give Brian Truex all the shoving. Didn't go with him the entire way.
Stay low.
Kind of get in line now behind Josh Williams and then push Williams forward. All clear of that 19 car now. Bang, there's a shot.
Clear high if you want it.
To the inside and to the lead in the center of the tri-oval. Zilich finally lets go of the push in the middle of 1 and 2. Well, I swept all 3 stages in the regular season finale with Kyle Busch at Daytona in the Cup Series. So now trying to do that on the Xfinity side.
Outside. We'll get the lead back. Stay focused. Three wide. We're out front, driver. Clear all around. One high. Still there.
Got our buddy Dean Thompson back again.
Still there. Stay low. Stay low. Stay low. We lost the lead. Let's get it back. Out front, nice job.
Gonna go back to the far chase cam now for the rest of the race. Oh, that's Josh Malicki behind me. I did not recognize that paint scheme whatsoever. Honestly, even if we go the second stage without a caution, that'd be a miracle in and of itself.
One up high.
Look at Almirola and Dawson Cram. That's the second time Cram has
Three wide. Outside now.
pushed somebody out to the front of the field.
Still there. Stay low.
stream's cutting out just a tad bit. I think it's a little worse because of where my laptop's pointed tonight, because I've kind of noticed that too. Random times.
Inside door. Clear low if you want it.
Might not be getting as good of Wi-Fi reception, considering I just use my standard laptop camera. Well, we go. To stage 2. I believe we're tied for the most wins this year with Allgaier. So looking to break that tie here tonight.
One bottom. Clear inside.
They're 4 wide for second into turn 3.
Car outside. We'll get the lead back. Stay focused. Car high. 3 wide. Outside. Great job. You got the lead.
Clear of the pack for now.
Clear inside.
Led that lap at the line.
Outside door.
Runs coming from everywhere.
Still there. Clear high if you want it.
I mean, this is just utterly insane. That there has not been any incidences in the second stage. Ten to go this time.
To go now. Inside. Clear low if you want it. Inside now. Clear low if you want it. Clear outside.
Thompson's rear tires about got lifted up off the ground. Getting pushed by Connor Zilich as Ryan Truex is blocking across 3 lanes. Oh, and around he goes now.
Yellow's out.
Zilich involved as well. Thompson goes for a spin, so caution flag is out at exactly halfway, 50 to go.
If you pit, here's the changes to race.
Definitely not going to pit.
Switch them up. Pace cars off. You ready now? Green, green, green. One high.
I'd have stayed in first and second gear just a little bit too long. Took a short shift third.
Stay low.
6 laps left in stage 2. I should have known that stage was not going to go caution free. I see Allgaier way back there. He's not in the top 10 yet, at least. I'm really hoping he doesn't get back inside the top 10.
We just lost the lead. 3 wide. Outside now.
Wow, Craig got loose.
Stay low. Car outside. 5 to go this time. Out front, nice job. 1 outside.
Parker Rutzlaff up the middle. Didn't work for him. Not yet, at least. Narrowly being involved in that last incident. It's a ginormous run down towards the inside.
Outside. Clear. Inside now. Clear inside.
4 to go.
Outside now.
Stage 2. Out in front.
We lost the
Was
lead.
going to go up to try to block Sieg. Had to steer low just to keep it off of him, as he got major help from Josh Balicki.
3 wide. Outside. 4 wide. 3 wide. Outside.
Now we're
door.
dropping back a bit. Down the back straightaway. Retzlaff finally with a push.
Car outside.
Still no sign of Allgaier inside the top 10. That outside is moving. William Sawalich is the one who leads.
Outside now. 4 wide. 3
And you
wide.
got Joey Gase up to second. Truex trying to fight back for third. Big run for Ryan Truex up the inside off turn 4.
Outside.
Gonna get underneath the 18. Austin Hill on the outside, 3 wide. We're gonna lead that lap at the line.
1 outside.
Clear of Sawalich.
Just lost the lead.
Trying to bring the 18 with us so he can give us a push now as we side draft to 21. Christian Eckes is pushing Hill.
Stay low.
Another push from the 18, but that 21 car is mightily strong. Not strong enough to hold back the tandem, though, on the bottom.
Clear high.
And Truex is clear. Down the back straightaway. Immediately hopping up in front of that 21 car. And back to the bottom in the middle of the corner. 2 laps to go in the stage this time by at the line. 3 wide in the middle of the pack. Eckes blocking that middle and lower line. Not a lot of help for Austin Hill yet. Eckes going to try the third line now up on the high side of the racetrack. Block Austin Hill briefly. Back to the bottom into 3. Turn 1, sorry.
Outside now.
Hard to tell who was pushing Eckes up there.
Back. Stay focused.
Jeb Burton in the 27. Austin Hill.
Clear low.
Seems like a pretty solid push car. Truex getting some help from Hill. Into turn 3, still locking bumpers. Truex clear, middle of the corner.
Outside.
Austin Hill followed down to the bottom. He's going to be tough to hold back as Hill's clear for second out of turn 4. Outside lane fading just a bit. Final lap of stage 2. Truex, who won stage 1 with the last lap pass, is trying to lead about the last 4 laps consecutively in stage 2. See how it works with Austin Hill riding in line right there behind him. Hill pulled up into that second line. Not going to make a block yet, at least. Now going to move up to block. I don't know that we're going to be able to hold absolutely everybody off.
Clear inside. Or outside. Clear outside.
Going to do our best. Austin Hill doesn't have a lot of help on the high side right now of 3 wide. Middle of turns 3 and 4. Ryan Truex just trying to hold on off the exit of turn 4. Coming back to the line. I don't think Hill's got enough help up there. And Ryan Truex will hold on to win stage 2 at Daytona. Let's go. Sweeping the stages here today in the regular, second to last race of the regular season.
Open this time.
And Allgaier did not get any stage points again.
Let us know if you want to
How
change
about
this
that?
strategy up.
Everybody going to top off on fuel.
Stop.
20 stage points to 0.
Coming to the green.
All right. Oh, almost ripped my earplug out. That was close. Let's get back to racing here.
10 away.
Final stage underway
Green, green.
at Daytona.
Outside door.
6 cautions total, 2 stage breaks, 4 yellows per incident, 3 of them in stage 1, but only 1 in stage 2. Final stage is 40 laps. The first 2 were 30. This will take us to the end. Everybody's going to be just a little bit short on fuel to the end of this race. If we did go green the final 40 laps, I don't expect it to stay green.
Stay low.
So just 1 caution will be good. 2 yellows will be good
Stay low.
for an overtime. Multiple overtimes, probably going to need 3 yellows.
Outside. We lost the lead. Let's get it back.
Might get a white Christmas in Cleveland next. We'll see. A little warm out my way today. It was very white this last weekend, I can tell you that
One
much.
high. Great job. You got the lead.
I don't know who led that lap.
Clear high if you want it. Outside door. Clear high if you want it.
Shaking back and forth everywhere.
Outside door. Car high. We just lost the lead. 3 wide. Outside now. 3 wide. 1 outside.
So 20 stage points to 0 for ourselves over Justin Allgaier. Our deficit is 27 points to Justin Allgaier entering the final stage.
Clear, clear.
At the very least, hoping he finishes outside the top 10 again, but you know, if he finishes outside the top 20 and we win, we're going to be within single digits going into Gateway. For some odd reason, if he finishes back around 30th, we could end up in second and have the advantage on him into Gateway.
Clear outside.
Gateway's not going to be a very long race. Even if we're as fast in the Cup Series as we were in Xfinity, those first 2 stages are going to be tough to get points on him. Oh, and we got trouble. Into the tri-oval, towards the back, caution's out.
Pit road's open this time.
Couple cars pitting. We're going to stay out and maintain our track position. Kind of a split strategy here. Some are topping off just in case they were going to be short. Those guys will be plenty good to the end. 2 more cautions. We won't have to worry whatsoever about fuel.
Go, go, go. Outside door.
Green flag back in the air. .34 to go.
Stay low. Stay low. Still there.
Monty Jones, thanks for tuning in.
Stay low. Stay low. Car outside.
Oh, I was looking. I just caused that wreck.
Clear high if you want it. Yellow's out.
I may have just ended Jeb Burton's race
Pit road is open.
from not paying attention. My bad, Jeb Burton.
Going to the green.
Was looking at my phone for a quick second. It was
10 away.
YouTube related on my phone.
There's the green flag.
Trying to keep up with comments elsewhere.
1 inside. Car low.
Try to not do that again.
Clear 1 inside. Clear low. 1 inside. Clear low if you want it.
Not a bad restart from second. I was kind of purposely lifting there for a brief moment.
Clear bottom.
And now I think I just got to get to the bottom. Big run for Josh Williams. I'm hoping. I mean, we should get a massive run on these top two, especially if Austin Hill could actually lock bumpers with us.
One up high.
Those top two cars have set sail.
One outside. 3 wide.
So Wallace, though, going to be the first to get the run after help from Christian Eckes.
Clear outside. Car outside. 3 wide.
Bit of a push from the 45. Going to carry the run to the back of C. Moving him forward. Yep, Ram back next season.
Great job. You got the lead.
Sound excited for it.
Clear inside. 1 high.
29 laps to go this time by.
Hold your line. Stay low. Clear outside. Car outside.
Swald's got hit in the left rear corner panel by Ryan Sieg when Sieg was trying to push him.
Lead. Let's get it back. 3 wide.
He got loose, held onto his race car. Us ourselves, we have stayed out of an incident all night. That left rear has a little bit of damage to it,
Out front. Nice job.
but honestly, we are A-okay.
Clear outside.
What a pretty high percentage of laps tonight. Winning both stages so far.
One outside. Outside. We'll get the lead back. Stay focused. 3 wide.
Of underdogs that are outside of that playoff cut line up towards the front of the field right now.
One outside. Clear up top.
Pack's kind of split up into tough between that much.
Car high. Outside now. We lost the lead. Let's get it back. Great job. You got the lead.
This summer Daytona race
Clear high.
for the Xfinity Series has been known to produce some weird winners at times.
Inside. Clear low if you want it. Clear all around.
Skipper Roblox, thanks for tuning in.
One up high.
RIP to the Biff.
Outside door. We just lost the lead. Outside.
Seen a couple of comments on that. I haven't mentioned since the very start of the stream here tonight. Now we have 25 laps to go. Gonna quickly mention that, well, for one, sorry about the lagging issues we've got going on here this evening.
Stay low.
Apologize for that. For two, and most importantly, the
Stay low.
funds that I would receive via YouTube on the channel between today, December 18th, and December 31st, New Year's Eve. So the rest of 2025, those will be to the here real quick. So I'm going to pause it for.
Still there. Inside now. Clear low if you want it.
Never one to ask for super chats or donations or anything of that nature.
Pit road is open.
But just throwing it out there that if there were any, that it would be for a good cause. Top of whatever else that we can raise on the channel before then.
Be ready now. Green, green, green. Outside now.
Green flag back in the air. 21 laps to go.
Stay low.
We've had three actually, I believe. 3 cautions so far in this final stage. If the lagging continues, I'm just going to move my laptop back to its normal location. It is definitely lagging far too much for my liking tonight.
Still there. Outside now. We lost the lead. Let's get it back. Still there.
Eric Almirola leading for one of the first times, if not the first time tonight. Though he does not lead that lap of the line, it's led by Truex, 20 laps to go. It's coming down to the wire here at the Daytona International Speedway, as it usually does. Penultimate race of the regular season. For Gateway, the regular season finale after the finish of tonight's event.
Clear low.
Truex has already won the first 2 stages, looking to get the clean sweep.
Car outside.
We've only done that in 1 race on the Xfinity season, and that was at Pocono, where we won all 3 stages and won the race.
Stay low. Still there.
Look at this mess.
We'll get the lead back. Stay focused. Car high. Great job. You got the lead.
Led that lap by inches.
Stay low. Clear outside.
Done a great job this entire race for myself, not wrecking at all. Despite the back bumper getting beaten down by cars around us. We've kept track position ever since we took the lead that first time. Just about halfway through the first stage.
Inside now. Clear inside.
There he goes. Thanks for tuning in yet again. Yeah, we've had quite a few cautions tonight. 7 for incident. Counting the stage breaks, we've seen 9 yellows. Quite plentiful. Flag is still there. Thank you for that.
Outside door. We just lost the lead. 3 wide. 1 up high. We're out front, driver.
Find a good moment to pause this game again and try to fix my camera. Trying to pull, make a move on the high side. Austin Hill in the 21.
1 high. Clear outside. 1 low. Outside now.
Not as bad as 20 laps ago, but still.
1 outside. Outside.
trying to prevent from pausing
Stay
it.
low. Stay low. Clear high if you want it. Car inside.
Moved up a little early. Gonna get help from Josh Williams. I'd rather the 21 stay behind us, and we could have stayed on the bottom, but gonna make the pass on the high side. What I didn't want to do ended up being the right move anyway. No sign of Justin Allgaier right now, which is perfect for Ryan Truex. I'm curious to see what that points gap is going to look like between second and third at the end of this race. Going to pause the game now. Coming up on 15 to go. Try to fix my camera. It should help get rid of the lag. So 15 to go.
Car outside. Clear outside. One low. Clear low if you want it.
Carson Quapple up the middle.
Side now. Clear high if you want it. One high. One high. We just lost the lead. Three wide. Four wide. Three wide. Outside now. Four wide. Three wide. Outside now. Three wide.
3 wide for the lead at Daytona.
Three wide. Clear high if you want.
Truex is again clear of the pack.
Car low. Clear bottom. Car high. Clear up top. Inside door. Clear bottom. Car outside.
I see Allgaier at the very tail end of this lead pack. Like the second to last car in the middle groove.
Clear high.
That is quite a ways back with all these lead lap cars. All the cars in the race being on the lead lap. All but a couple of them are up in this lead pack in general. Probably got a little over 30 cars. Not enough help for Josh Williams.
One inside.
4 wide now for second. Oh, contact with Josh Williams.
We'll get the lead back. Stay focused.
Saved it.
One low.
Saved it enough. They're wrecking behind us, though. Caution flag is out.
Pit road's open this time.
Fell all the way back to 11th. There is a little bit of damage, but nothing major. That could have been a lot worse. It was the first major mistake I made by way of nearly wrecking the entire race. Probably going to restart with 9 or 10 laps left.
Pace car's off. 10 away. Green, green, green. Car outside.
Didn't get out of first gear very well. 9 laps to go, by the way, in this race. Restarting from 11th.
Clear outside.
Bit of damage on the nose. A bit on the back of the race car as well.
One outside.
Been terrible. Been no lag since I moved the camera. That's good. That's crazy, just the pinpoint placement of
One outside.
where my Wi-Fi is connected in certain zones in my bedroom.
One high. Car high.
Not worried about being boxed in. We've got time.
3 wide. One high. Outside. 3 wide. Car outside.
Bit too many cars down on the bottom.
3 wide. 4 wide.
Not one for trying these over-aggressive 4-wide moves.
3 wide. Car outside.
Trying to get Austin Green to move up a bit, maybe cover that top.
3 wide.
At least the middle. At all costs there. Just didn't want to get moved to 4 wide.
Stay low. 3 wide.
They only have 7 laps to go this time by, and we're starting to go backwards. We're now in 14th
Outside now.
to the bottom of 4 wide.
3 wide. Outside now.
And now 3 wide into the corner.
Car outside.
Williams moving up a bit. Not a lot of room for Brennan Poole in the 44.
3 wide.
Looking to the bottom of 4 wide again now for Ryan Truex.
3 wide. 1 outside.
Trying to make moves of our own. Truex, with a fast race car tonight, is back inside the top 10 and almost inside the top 5 into turn 3. Sheldon Creed, first driver below the cut line. Tight points battle. He scored decent points so far tonight. I'm trying to get himself in position if there's a shot to try to win this race. Truex backing up a little bit. Maybe trying to get a bit of a run. Not
Outside.
much of a run to go through. Gonna try the middle.
3 wide. 3 wide. Car high.
Behind Sammy Smith. Gonna give Smith a shot
Car outside.
off of turn
3
2.
wide.
And all that did was wreck Sammy Smith.
Clear outside. Caution.
Around he goes, but the caution flag is out. We fell back to 12th by the time the caution came out. So we are not looking like we are in a great spot at all here.
Coming to the green. Be ready. There's the green flag. Car low. Car inside.
Just donated 50 to the Greg Biffle Impact Fundraising Foundation to help cause out. Well, I appreciate, well, I mean,
Hold your line.
I guess giving word of that here from the channel, that's great to hear.
High. Car low.
That's awesome.
Stay high. Inside.
Trying to win this race. Gonna ride the brakes a bit down the back straightaway. I think we got to get back down to the bottom. Not going to have a lot of laps left. Caution comes out on the final lap. The race would be over.
Car outside.
Big run into the tri-oval.
3 wide. Clear up top.
Not a whole lot of anywhere to go with this run.
2 to go. 1 low.
Outside of that 88 car of Connor Zilic for right now.
Car outside.
Got to find holes. Zilic with a push
4 wide. 3 wide.
into the tri-oval for 14th place
3 wide.
on this restart.
1 outside.
Can Ryan Truex make it happen?
Clear outside.
Quite a bit of contact. I think she's got bottlenecked up just a
Clear
bit.
up. Clear low.
Try to back everybody up just a little bit. Gonna find that hole again. Off of turn 4. Sneaking to the inside of Ryan Sieg. Brennan Poole now as well. White flag in the air, 1 lap to go. Gotta go to the bottom underneath of Poole. Kind of ran out of racetrack for just a bit. Corey Day is the one leading this race on the final lap. A push to the back of the 1 of Carson Kvapil. Ryan Truex needs a ton of help. Trying to move to the bottom. Austin Hill in the 21 of all cars is going to try to go with us. 3 wide for second. Hill has not given us the push yet. We are right in line behind the 17 of Corey Day. Going to push him forward. Looking for another run from Austin Hill in the 21 car. He does give us the push. Into the tri-oval. Out of line. Ryan Truex is going to win at Daytona. A lot of help from the fastest guy on this type of racetrack in the Xfinity Series, Austin Hill. And Truex is going to pull out the race win. Kind of an ugly one down the stretch, but we did survive barely. And robbing Corey Day of his first career Xfinity win. Wow. 1 hour, 12 minutes, 45 seconds total time on this one. That was a crazy finish. Corey Day in second, Austin Hill third, Brandon Jones fourth, Carson Kvapil in fifth. Cram rounds out the top 10. Justin Allgaier, no stage points at all today, finished 29th, and we get 60 points winning both stages and winning the race. I think we're second in points now with 1 race to go in the regular season standings. I think we have caught up to Allgaier. Zilch finished 11th, and I don't think he got any stage points today either, at least not in stage 1. 0.06 of a second, the margin of victory in this race. We'll take a look at the point standings. Regular season finale going to be at Gateway tomorrow. Stream will start at noon Eastern time. And we will be doing an ARCA doubleheader with that Xfinity Series race. So there will be 3 races on stream beginning at noon Eastern tomorrow on the channel. So we are in second in points by 3 points over Allgaier. Now clinched the regular season championship. He beat us, but he didn't clinch the regular season title until now. As Allgaier still mathematically had a shot at it, but not anymore. 363 laps led, and honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if most of those were today. Well, I should say most, but we were just over 300. I think we were at 306, so we led over half of that race and won all 3 stages. Solid performance. 8th win of the year. Obviously, most in the series. And we got that 3-point cushion over Allgaier, trying to finish second in the regular season points. So we're going to go out. We're going to try to win 2 more stages, win a race tomorrow at Gateway. We'll see how that goes. ARCA, Watkins Glen. I can't remember what the next race is after that. To be on the lookout there for the ARCA side of things on the channel. So triple header of coverage. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's live stream. And again, whatever funds that are going to be made on the channel between today, December 18th, and the 31st, we will be donating to the Biffle's Impact Fundraising Foundation to help the foundation that Greg Biffle and his family had put through, helping with flooding and other natural disaster relief in the U.S. here over the last couple of years. For the NASCAR community, rest in peace to Greg Biffle, his family, and all others who were involved in the incidents. They had a special time, kind of coping with you guys here tonight, taking my mind off of it. Obviously, it's been on my mind heavily over the last 5 hours before the start of this stream at about 8 Eastern. So glad to reminisce on the good times of Greg Biffle, and we'll see you for another good time tomorrow afternoon. Again, triple header of NASCAR 25 coverage. Have a good rest of your night, everybody. Stay safe.